Good to see you. I'm Barbara, and this is your yoga class, your restore class. So we're going to take you through a 30-minute flow. Our focus today is going to be on chest and shoulders, so a lot of openers. We'll also, of course, lengthen the body and contract the body through all of our practice. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to start on our backs, lying in a pose called Shavasana. So come all the way down on your back. Your hands are at your sides, palms are facing up. And just start to breathe, taking big inhales in through the nose and big exhales out through the mouth. You want to let everything go. The beautiful thing about yoga practice is that we start with our breath and we end with our breath. It's this internal metronome for our bodies so that we can have this rhythm that we follow, just the inhales and the exhales. Nice job. Stay here, take another breath. Open mouth sigh, exhale, let it go. Maybe close your eyes or give a soft gaze down. And then blink your eyes open and hug both knees into your chest. Hug both knees in, and then just shake from left to right, side to side, just getting this nice little rolling out of the lower back. Now take your legs and set the soles of your feet down onto the ground. So knees are bent. We're stacking knees right on top of ankles. Send your hands by your sides. Lift up. We come to bridge pose. So we're stretching through the hips, left and right hip flexor, but we also get to stretch the chest. So taking the hands, maybe interlace the hands under your booty, shimmy the shoulders under, and then press up on the pinky side of your hands. We stay here and we hold for 3 breaths. Take a big breath in through the nose. This time, seal the lips, exhale back through the nose. Twice more, inhale, seal lips, exhale. One more round, big inhale in through the nose. Seal lips, exhale back through the nose. Now carefully release your hands, send your hands by your sides. Lift both heels nice and high. You're on the balls of your feet. And then slowly articulate the spine all the way down onto the mat. Once the booty hits the mat, bring your knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs and start rolling forward and back on the mat. So big roll, rolling out the spine as much as you can. Take one more roll here. And then come all the way up to a seated position at the very front of your mat. So sit at the front of your mat in an easy cross-legged position. If this is tough for you, you can also take your legs extended forward. So either way, we're going to be sitting nice and tall. So navel is into spine, crown of the head lifts up. Take your fingertips over to the sides and just drop your head over to one side. Hold here, we're stretching the right side of the neck. Now flatten left hand, reach up and over as we stretch towards the left. Keep both sit bones on the mat. We're stretching through the right side. Head is just nice and easy, no straining. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Switch sides, drop your head to the opposite side. And now flatten your palm, right palm. Reach up and over. Fingertips draw this beautiful semicircle up towards the sky. And then sit here. Again, both sit bones are on the mat. You're lengthening through the left side of your body and contracting through the right. Re-engage navel to spine. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Now take your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back. Maybe take the palms, press them together. If you can't interlace your fingers, go ahead and grab opposite wrists or elbows. Otherwise, here, we're going to take the knuckles and set them on the mat behind you. Pause here, open up through the chest, and just gaze up towards the diagonal of the ceiling. Pause here for a breath. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale here. Exhale, fold forward just as much as you can. Drop the head. Maybe bend the elbows and press them forward. So we get a chest opener and a left and right hip opener in this spot. Stay and breathe. Exhale it out. And then carefully make your way all the way back up. Release your fingertips. Take your hands to your thighs. And then we start with a Sufi roll. So we're going to take our chest and push it over the left thigh. Push the chest forward. Exhale as you contract, curl back. Twice more this direction. Inhale, press your chest forward. Exhale, pull all the way back, contract. Use your breath. Big inhale as you come forward. Exhale, curl it back. And now on this one, come to center. Shrug your shoulders, Send them all the way back down. We go the other direction. Inhale, sweep your chest over towards the front as you inhale. Exhale as you curl the spine. Twice more this direction. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Last one, inhale, come forward. And then exhale, come all the way back. Nice job. Come to center again. Shrug your shoulders up. Send them all the way back down. Now we move into all fours. So roll over your knees and then come into the middle of your mat. All the way into the middle of your mat. Stay here. And we're just going to walk our fingertips forward. So just the fingertips. Hand stays off of the mat. Keep the booty right over the knees. Drop your head. Chest opener right here. So our head can be between our arms, or maybe you take it all the way down to the mat. Stay here for a breath. This is called puppy dog pose. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Next inhale, take your hands, put them right back under your shoulders. Press back up into all fours. Now take your left hand, plant it right under your heart. Inhale as you reach the right fingertips up. Try to keep the hips nice and square over your knees. On your exhale, take right hand under left armpit and we stretch the right shoulder. Let your right cheek sit on the ground. Maybe you take the left fingertips forward. Maybe you take your left arm up to the air or come into a wrap. So a hand is on the sacrum bone, or maybe you bring your hand all the way inside, holding the inside of your right thigh. Stay here for a breath and feel this really big stretch in your right shoulder, maybe an opening of your left chest. Nice job. On your inhale, release. Take your left hand, plant it right by your face. Press back up into all fours. Pause for a breath. We switch sides. So now right hand goes right under your heart. Inhale, sweep your left fingertips all the way up. Again, try to keep your hips square. Exhale, left hand goes under right armpit. Same thing, other side. Let your head, your face, left side of your face be down onto the mat. And then take whatever hand position you did on the other side. So we're nice and even. Here are your options. Stay for one more breath. On your next inhale, send your right hand by your face, press back up into all fours, and we come to cat-cow. So drop your head, curl the spine, we're in cat. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Keep going, exhale, dome the spine. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Keep going, a few rounds here, using your breath. So we're curling the spine a lot and we're really warming up the abdominals. As we inhale and we press chest and heart forward, belly drops but abs stay engaged. Keep moving, one breath per movement. Exhale as you dome the spine. Inhale as you press chest and heart forward. Take 2 more rounds here at your breath. Exhale, dome. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Last round, exhale, dome. And then inhale, press chest and heart forward. And then come back to a neutral spine. Stay right here. And now tuck the toes, lift the knees up and just hold for 2 breaths right here. So the knees are just up about 1 inch off the mat. Inhale here, exhale out. 1 more breath, big inhale, keep navel engaged. Exhale, let it go. Next exhale, shift hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Nice job. And from here, let's pause just to think about your down dog. So I want you to pedal the knees out. So 1 knee bends, 1 extends, doesn't matter which one. And shake a few things out. Maybe shake your head yes, maybe shake your head no. Maybe you bend both knees and extend both legs straight so you could feel the lengthening of the hamstrings. And then I want you to pause and just feel what it feels like to be in this down dog. Hands are energetically spread out on the mat like you're high-fiving the mat. Your chest is reaching towards your thighs, and knees have a 1% bend in them. So just pause here for 1 more breath. Big inhale, big exhale out. On your next inhale, everyone shift to plank position. Plank position, shifting to plank position all the way forward. And we hold. So in yoga and in most planks, we want our hips and our shoulders to be right in line with each other. Legs are energetically spread out, so the hamstrings are holding you as well. Crown of the head reaches forward. Shoulder blades are nice and flat. Stay here for 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Now shift yourself forward, and as slowly as you possibly can, we're going to melt all the way down to the mat. Elbows graze the sides of the body. When you come down, untuck the toes, forehead comes down, and let your hands release to the sides. Pausing here for just a breath. Take it in out here. Exhale, let it go. Now take your arms to a T shape. So left arm to the left, right arm to the right. From here, we're going to bend the left arm, bend the left knee, roll over right shoulder. So again, we're getting this really nice right shoulder stretch to open up. Option to take your left arm and let those fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Maybe we take the arm to the sacrum bone. So again, we'll get this nice left chest opener while the right shoulder stretches. Nice work. On your next inhale, release. Come back onto your belly. Go back to this T shape. Switch sides. So now bend the right arm, bend the right knee over to the other side. Pause here. Again, option to take your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. If your shoulders are a little on the big side, you can also take a little pillow or towel under your head. Stay and breathe. Maybe you take your hand to your sacrum bone. Next inhale, roll back onto your belly. And this time we take the hands behind us. So from here, interlace your fingers behind your booty. Forehead is down. Just lift the arms up. Opening up the chest here. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Stay here and breathe. And then release down. We move into locust pose. So for locust pose, to prepare, let's exhale all the air out. On your inhale, lift everything up. So head lifts, feet lift, arms lift, still in this interlace. Hold for another breath. Exhale, come down. Let's do that twice more. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, reach it up. Come back down. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, reach it all the way back up. And then come all the way back down. Nice job. Take your hands, release them. Send them right by your shoulders. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, low cobra bhujangasana pose. And let's hover the hands here. So we're really using the upper back to stay here. Feet stay on the ground, and then squeeze the elbows back. Squeeze them back. Again, two more, squeeze them back. One more, squeeze them back. And then come all the way back down to the mat. Nice job. Now take your hands, put them right under your elbows. Push tops of the feet into the mat. Slowly come to your low cobra. Option to push all the way up to your upward facing dog. So tops of the feet are really pressing in. Legs are super active. Elbows have a slight bend. Your gaze is just ahead of you to keep the spine nice and long. Stay here for a breath. On your next exhale, tuck toes, come to plank. Pause, breathe. One more breath here, perfect plank. Next exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, pause here, take a breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Now walk your hands all the way back to your feet. You are at the back of the mat. Grab opposite elbows and shake from left to right, side to side, let everything go. Head, neck, and shoulders release towards the ground. Hamstrings are lengthening, lower back is lengthening. And then pause in the center. Release your hands, take your hands behind you, interlace fingers one more time, palms press. Again, option to take opposite wrists or elbows. And then we take the arms and we let them drop towards. So getting a hamstring stretch as well as a chest opener. Stay here, bend the knees. We have a nice 1% bend or maybe deeper while we're here. Stay and breathe. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, release your fingertips, set them down. Now take your hands to your shins, come up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, navel's into spine, crown of the head reaches forward. Weight is in the balls of your feet, so you could feel the extension of the backs of the legs here. Nice. Exhale, fold. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Last one. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Now walk your fingertips. We're going back to a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pause here for one breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels rise. Bend your knees. Lightly step to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Next inhale, we slowly ragdoll up, one bone at a time. Chin is on chest, arms are just laying out in front of you. We come all the way up to the top. Once we get to the top, we roll our shoulders all the way back, and we roll our shoulders all the way forward. And let's move into 3 rounds of sun salutations. If you've never done that before, no big deal. Follow along for the first one, and then I'll give you some pointers as we go through the second and third. So come to the very top of your mat. Your feet are right at hips distance. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the top. Seal your hands. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, take hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step back to plank position. Now, shift forward, come down halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale through to your cobra or all the way up to your upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Pause here, take one big breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees, look at your hands, lightly step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, your arms to the very top, seal hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more rounds, let's go. Inhale up, seal hands, exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins halfway. Exhale, plant hands, bend knees, either step back to plank or option to jump back to your half push-up chaturanga. Inhale through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, stay here. 1 big breath here. Inhale in through the nose. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees, and then lightly step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms to the top, seal hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more round, maybe close your eyes for more challenge. Inhale up, seal hands, exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, plant hands, bend knees, step back or jump back to your half push-up chaturanga. Inhale through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Pause here, take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, right leg rises. So right leg rises, right toes point down, hips are square. Exhale, right knee to your nose, curl, dome the spine. Inhale, send it straight back to a 3-legged dog. Twice more, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back to a 3-legged dog. Last one, use your breath. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back to a 3-legged dog. Next one, exhale, knee to nose. This time, look between your hands and step your foot between your hands. We spin left heel down till we have heel to heel alignment, and then reach your arms back. We're in airplane arms. So your right knee should be right over your right ankle, and you're pressing on the outside edge of your left foot. Pull navel into spine, and in 1 breath, we sweep everything up. We're now in warrior 1. So stay here. We want to take a look at where everything is. So right knee stays right over right ankle. Outside edge of foot is pressing down. We have a wide stance, so maybe the feet are more like on train tracks to give us more balance. Beautiful work. Now here, we take the hands, we seal them up at the top. Take a look at those hands. Now bend at the elbows, touch thumbs to the nape of the neck. Look up. Get a little bit of a baby back bend in addition to where we already are. On your next inhale, reach arms all the way up, and then send your hands all the way back. Interlace fingers or grab opposite wrist, palms press, and send your knuckles down your back leg. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, fold. We're in humble warrior. Let the head drop. I want you to stare at your back toe, your back left toe, so head is dropped completely. Arms are overhead. We're still opening up the chest, but we're staying strong in our legs. 1 more breath here. On your next inhale, release your fingertips. Sweep your arms all the way back up. You're back in warrior 1. Pause. Next exhale, float your hands all the way down. Step back to plank position, option for one foot to hover, and then move through your half push-up. Know that you can always skip this step, and then meet us back in downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Pause here, take a breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to your nose, curl, dome the spine. We've been here before. Send it all the way back to a three-legged dog. Twice more, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it straight back. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Next, exhale, knee to nose. This time, step your left foot between your hands. Spin your right heel down. We have heel to heel alignment again. And then reach your arms back, airplane arms on this side. Roll the shoulders down and navel comes into spine. Breathe. On your next inhale, sweep it up nice and light. Warrior one, other side. Stay here again. And again, we're looking at left knee, now right over left ankle. Cole's taking a different option here, which is also available. If you can't get into that side step, this works too. We're more in like a crescent pose, but still where we want to be. So from here, we hold. Again, look at your hands. Seal them at the top. Bend at the elbows, touch thumbs to the nape of the neck. Look up, stretching up through this upper back and a little bit into the triceps. Next inhale, reach it all the way up. And then exhale, float your hands all the way back. Interlace fingers, but do it the awkward way, whatever way you didn't do on the other side. Palms press, and then press your knuckles back down your back leg as you look up. Inhale here. On your exhale, fold, humble warrior. Let left shoulder come inside of left knee. Stay right here. Breathe. Staying strong in your legs, but keeping this nice chest opener. On your next inhale, release the fingers, sweep them all the way back, and pause in your warrior one. Nice job. And then carefully float your hands down on the exhale. Step your left foot back, maybe it hovers. Move through your half push-up, chaturanga, or always know that you can skip this step. Meet back, downward facing dog. Nice work, pause here, take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees, lift at your hands, lightly step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. And then this time, take your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, we sweep up. We're in chair pose. So in chair, we want to be in the backs of our feet, so middle to back. So roll your weight to the back. We want to also be able to see the tops of our feet, so roll the knees back. If it's too much to come all the way center, you could always come to right at hips distance. So choose what works for you and come deep. Hold here. Option to arms to be here, or maybe you take them to your heart center. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Get nice and deep where you are. 1 more breath here. Next, exhale, fold over your thighs. Nice job. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, back to chair pose. And then it's seal the hands at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to one side. So we're now in a twist. So stay here. So in this twisted lunge, we want to check our knees. Knees should be right next to each other. So we shift the right hip back just a touch. So left knee and right knee are right next to each other. Yes. And then option here to airplane your arms open, getting this nice big chest opener again. Beautiful. Stay here for a breath. On your next exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Back to chair pose. Inhale, sweep arms up. Seal the hands. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. So left elbow's now on the side of right thigh. And again, check the knees. Shift the left hip back just a touch. So right knee and left knee are right next to each other. If you airplane the arms out on one side, airplane them here. Use your breath. 1 full breath here. Nice work. Next, inhale, take your hands back to your heart center. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Next inhale, chair pose one more time, and then pause here. We're going to move into a balance. So we take our right arm under our left arm. So you can take your hands to your shoulders, or maybe the back of the hands, or maybe we grab your left thumb with your right hand. Move to lifting your right heel, and now take your right thigh, cross it over your left thigh. We are in eagle. So you have to stare at a spot in front of you that's not moving in order to stay balanced. We're here for 2 more breaths. Arms away from the body, hands away from the face. And then carefully we start to straighten left leg, release the right knee, and then karate kick it all the way back. We're still on the one leg. And then step your back foot all the way back. Release your arms open. We're in warrior 2. So for warrior 2, we have the left heel bisecting the back right arch. We hold here. Shift forward, just take one arm to the thigh, reach up at the opposite and lean back in space. Maybe we take this hand to our sacrum bone for one more chest opener. Nice work. And then reach your arm all the way back up. Come back to your warrior 2. And let's windmill the arms all the way down. Step back to your plank position. Maybe the foot hovers. Move through your half push-up chaturanga into your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Nice work. Pause here. Take a breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Ha. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees, and then lightly step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. And then back, inhale, chair pose. So whatever chair pose you did at the beginning. And we move to the other side for our eagle. So left arm goes under right arm. Take whatever position you did on the other side. Left heel comes up, and I'll take left thigh, cross it over right thigh, stay. Again, we're picking one spot in front of us that's not moving. Take 2 more breaths here. If you fall out, no big deal, just come back whenever you can. On your next inhale, carefully straighten your leg, release your left foot, and let's karate chop the leg all the way to the back. Finding your balance. And now bend your right knee a lot, step the foot back, open up, warrior 2, other side. Shift yourself forward, take forward arm to forward thigh, reach up at the opposite hand, lean back in space. Beautiful. If you took the arm position where you brought your hand to your sacrum bone, take it here for this one more chest opener. Gorgeous work, everybody. Now release your hand back up towards the ceiling, come back to your warrior 2, and then windmill the arms all the way down. Step back to plank, take your options, meet me back in downward facing dog. Nice work. Pause here. Take a big breath. Open mouth side. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Heels rise. Bend your knees. Exhale. Step or lightly hop. Top of the mat. Inhale. Hands to shins. Come up halfway. Exhale. Fold. One more chair pose just to get us down to the ground. Inhale. Chair pose. And we start to move down. Move down. Move down. And as gracefully as possible, we sit and we come into boat pose. Nice job back there. So you grab behind your thighs, and we're just going to do one little piece of ab work here. So we're just going to extend all the way out, maybe flare the toes. We come all the way down. We're just going to come to a hollow hold. Hold here for 8, hold 7, hold 6, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come all the way down. You did it. We're just about done. Bring your knees into your chest. Take from left to right, side to side. One more bridge pose before we leave. Send your feet down onto the ground. Knees right over ankles. Hands right by your sides. Lift up, bridge pose. And you're all warmed up now, so this may feel different. Option to take your hands, interlace your fingers under your booty, shimmy the shoulders under. Stay. Breathe. Keep the chin off the chest. And then carefully release your hands, send your hands by your sides, lift both heels nice and high, and then slowly make your way one bone at a time. And let's extend the legs forward, all the way down. We do one more pose to open the chest before we go. So we're going to move into fish pose. So take your right hand, palm down, sit on it. on your right butt cheek. Left hand palm down, sit on it on the left butt cheek. And then we're going to squeeze the elbows together, roll from the back of the head to the crown of the head, coming into fish pose. So just a really super vulnerable position, opening up through the chest, opening up through the throat. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And then to come out, we carefully roll from the crown of the head to the back of the head, slowly making our way down. Release your hands from your booty and take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. You're in your final resting pose. It's called Shavasana. And then from here, just close your eyes. Close your eyes and keep your eyes closed. We'll end here with 3 deep breaths together. Inhale in through the nose. Open mouth, sigh, exhale, let it go. Again, inhale. Open mouth, sigh, exhale. Take one more big deep breath. Hold it at the very, very top. Sip in a little bit more air. Exhale, let it go. So the beautiful meaning of Namaste is that the light in me sees, honors, and recognizes the light in each and every one of you. With that in mind, and from my heart to yours, Namaste.